Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. I did print out my piece of paper and I thought I had it with me, but I guess I left it in the countertop by accident because I thought I put it into my bag, but I was in a rush. I had to grab baby Ken, grab his meal, grab everything, and I looked in my bag and my notes are gone. My notes were printed notes that I had, or comments that I had copy and pasted for people who have sent me questions and comments, whatever, and I wanted to do video responses on them. So sorry, for this video, it's a special dedication to someone who has sent me a very, very long message, and I'm going to try to summarize it, okay? The best that I can. So this female, wonderful female, this woman had sent me a very long message, and she titled it as kind of like people not accepting me for me type of title, okay? So she was expressing to me in a very, very long message to my, sent a private message to me in my inbox, and just expressed herself very deeply and pretty much very honest with me. And I really, really appreciate that. And she had expressed that growing up as a child, she lived kind of like a life where her family didn't really accept her for who she was. And in school, a lot of kids were not accepting her for who she was as well. And she pretty much lived her life very alone, just on her own. She didn't have many friends. It wasn't like she was a popular kid in school, you know. So she lived a life that was pretty much on her own. And she expressed how, as she got older, she couldn't understand why people were just the way they were, and how, like, growing up as a girl, she was expected to be pretty. She was expected to be very girly. She was expected to be dressed in pretty princess dresses. She was expected to be something that was not comfortable to her in her skin. She was more comfortable in wearing like boy clothes or something that's just comfortable, you know. She wasn't comfortable wearing dresses because it wasn't her thing. I mean, I completely understand that, because my daughter Angelina, when she was about 3 to 4 years old, she hated dresses. On her birthday, she hated wearing that beautiful ballerina dress that was like beautiful princess dress, beautiful fabric that Freddie's mother had bought for her, and she had a princess crown on and everything. It was actually in the video through Freddie's Modern Kung Fu, Freddie's first channel, and that one had her birthday celebration, and she was crying in the video. So Angelina was like a very tomboy. She just started like about a year ago, like about a year and a half ago, when she started to be more feminine. She started to appreciate and accept the beautiful dresses that we buy for her. She started to enjoy wearing her princess crown. She started to enjoy wearing more pink colors, you know, because she would hate and cry and take off the pretty dresses that we put on for her. She always wanted to wear boy clothes that belonged to her brothers. She wanted to wear clothes because she likes to look and play with her brother at the same time. She sees her brothers wear a lot of boy clothes, and she enjoyed boy clothes. So Angelina didn't like wearing pretty dresses and pretty girly shoes. She always wanted to wear more like masculine boy stuff, you know. But like I said, Angelina is 6 years old now. She'll be 7 in October this year, 2014. And like I said, a year and a half ago, it was her choice to finally start to appreciate and to enjoy being more feminine as a little child, okay? So I completely understand that childhood, how kids feel like, I'm more comfortable in this type of clothing for my feel of skin texture of the clothes, and you know, a girly for me is not my thing. I prefer boy things. That's why I'm considered a tomboy, you know. Understandable. That's a child's choice, you know. But as this person that I'm talking about has grown up, has realized that things are still not going better for this person, you know, like her family still didn't accept her for not being more girly, you know what I mean? She was more on the boyish side of like just being more a tomboy, you know. It's really tough. Girls go through a very tough time of like being expected to be more beautiful, to be thin, to look more supermodel. Girls are expected to have very long hair. Girls are expected to have their nails painted, their toes painted. Girls are expected to have a pretty face with makeup on. Girls are expected to dress as the most fashionable clothes in order to be popular. Girls are expected to have nice fancy curls. Girls are expected to have nice fancy cars, and you know, there's a lot of expectations on girls. It really is. I mean, guys too, but I think girls are worse. It's much tougher on girls. So this person said that she had gained weight grown up. She wasn't a perfectly fit thin person, but she expressed that she had gained weight, you know what I mean, as well. And that was harsh on her life as well. You know, so the point was that she grew up pretty much on her own and alone and independent on her own, and she just wanted to know, what are my thoughts on that? And she did mention how, of course I keep this person anonymous, but this person also mentioned that she was attracted to females, and she's a female herself, you know. It was something that was natural. She didn't consider herself gay. She didn't consider herself bisexual, pretty much. She didn't consider herself of anything. She was who she was. So what I'm trying to tell people is that she felt like any label didn't matter to her. Any label she didn't feel fitted her. You know what I mean? So she was happy on her own, and any label to describe her, she didn't categorize herself in any of that. And this person tends to think, may feel like she's a weak person. She may feel that she's not good enough for people. She may feel that she's not the perfect person for people to like her, to come up to her, to befriend her, you know, to care for her, and or to accept her. This person pretty much grew up feeling that she has low self-esteem. She may feel that she's not perfect and not wanted in this earth. She may feel not worthy of anyone's life, to be part of her life. Okay, I can really feel her letter. Okay, I completely understand. But for this person, what she doesn't realize is that she is a very strong person. You know what I mean? She may feel weak and depressed and never worthy of anyone's time, or anyone would be worthy to even think of her, that she means anything, to know anything about her. But whatever happens at the household with her family, and what happens at school or anywhere in public that she goes, even though she may feel lonely or never accepted, and that she just lived her life on her own, and she did mention over and over, she got used to just pretty much accepting herself for who she was, even if other people don't accept her. And I really feel like this person the entire time didn't realize how strong of a person that she has always been. You know, like just, and she also mentioned where she wasn't the type of girl who was like focused on sex, where she was overly sexed out or just wanting sex from random guys. She wasn't the type of person that was even caring to center her life on sex. Okay, and sex could be a dangerous thing as well if people are not responsible. They can catch a disease. They could, you know, get HIV. They could get, you know, all sorts of STDs out there that's very life-threatening as well, that are not curable. Some are, but not all are curable. Okay, or she could go through relationship to relationship where it could be very detrimental to her life, that may change her personality for the worse. It might get her into doing bad drugs, like get her to drink alcohol. So getting into a relationship and getting onto the sex is not always a great thing, because not everything turns out perfect. So I'm really grateful that this person didn't run into that type of stuff to abuse herself in that way sexually, or get into the sex game, you know, and not taking care of herself, and not taking, you know, and just taking herself for granted. I'm glad that even though she was feeling down, and that she was feeling like she was never good enough for people, or just feeling like people didn't like her and didn't accept her for who she was, well, I'm still glad that she didn't allow herself to get abused like that sexually, you know. And some girls will go out there and have random sex to feel good about themselves. Okay, there are women that will do that. They'll go from guy to guy and have sex just to feel good about themselves. And how's that great? It leads to unwanted pregnancies. It leads to spreading more diseases around. So I'm really grateful that this person is actually a very strong person. This person may feel very weak, like I said, may feel very stomped on, may feel never good enough, may not feel beautiful, may feel never been accepted by her family or by anybody around her. But she still continued to live on. She still continued to live positively. She said she had gained weight, but she did continue to want to better herself and start to exercise and take care of herself. That is the best part. no matter what, oh, hold on a second. No matter what, make sure you watch Ken, okay? Okay, so no matter what anybody goes through, I am so grateful to hear at least someone is at least trying to still take care of themselves, like trying to lose the body weight that they don't need, or trying to eat healthier instead of eating junk food all the time, trying to lose weight in a healthy way, you know, or trying to build up their self-esteem by doing something that's healthy and good for them, you know. So this person may be feeling lonely throughout elementary school, middle school, or high school, whatever, or even in college, but that's okay. But at least you start to accept you for who you are, because a lot of people, till this day, even as grown adults or even as senior citizens, a lot of people have a very hard time accepting themselves. Seriously, you are not alone. You have never been alone. A lot of people feel this way. Even myself to this day, I still feel like I'm never good enough in life. I still feel like I need to lose more weight. I had 5 kids. My body was really nice before, but no point of me complaining about me being skinny before and working out. I had a really nice tummy, nice flat stomach. You know, now having 5 kids, I have cellulite, I have body fat, I have weight gains that I don't really like, you know. So instead of complaining about it, I still have to eat healthy, I still have to exercise, I still have to make time to go biking with Freddie just to get out of the home, because sometimes I'm too homey. I stay home too much because I'm a full-time housewife, and I'm great that Freddie's very active. He gets me out of the home. He's like, come on, let's go biking. Stop being lazy. You need to be more active. You said you want to lose weight. You said you want to get in shape, you know, so let's go biking. So I'm really grateful that my husband's really in shape, and he's always pushing me to go work out, you know. So if you have positive people in your life, stick with that. Work on that. If you feel like you're more on the alone side, well, you know what? I'm really grateful if you could figure out that you accept you for who you are. And if people out there can accept you for who you are, they're going to have to eat their own problems. Okay? If they're not going to be there to help you and support you and help you grow, then you really don't need them. Because if they are going to bicker at you, complain at you, and they're not really doing anything to help you, then why are they complaining? Okay, if they're going to complain about you or just about anything in your life, then they should reach out and help you and really, really help you. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like, you know what, you're gaining weight, you're not eating healthy, maybe they should help cook for you and show you how to cook, how to prepare a healthy salad, how to watch out what to buy at the grocery store that may be perceived as healthy, when in actuality, they are not healthy, okay? And find an alternative choice that's healthier. Okay, so spend your money wisely on what you want to buy, and make sure what you buy is actually a better choice for you. I have a lot of nutritional videos in my channel, so search through. I have created several different types of playlists, so you could look through under nutritional advice. There's a lot of nutritional videos that I did, and so browse through my different types of playlists, okay, in my channel, so that will really help people a lot. So like I said, my channel, Jenny's Food Network, is not for everybody, but those who enjoy and appreciate it, that's what I'm here for then. So enjoy. And I have to go now. So for this person, you're actually a very strong person. You just didn't realize it. You know, keep doing what you're doing. That's healthy for you and best for you. And if people don't accept you for who you are, and if they're not doing anything to help you grow emotionally and spiritually, then you don't need them in your life. They're just going to cause more stress on you, okay? So take care of yourself. Thanks for the message, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Thanks.